been feeling like I'm ready for the top. Got the pedal to the metal, I've been grinding non-stop, killing every instrumental, and I knew just what I wanted. Now I gotta go and get it, and I'm never looking back, only looking where I'm headed, and I doubt it for a minute, trying to get another win.
So today, Marissa has allowed me to be on the couch for a bit. She is at the gym, then going to dance. She picked up dance. She loves to dance. All kinds of salsa, ballroom, all that stuff. So she takes lessons and things like that. Got the Think Bink shirt on for today. We're doing something special today. Think Bink, if you don't know what that is, check out Corey Walland on Twitter. It's at Wild WAA Land. Good dude, man. He sent me these shirts, and they're pretty cool, and I love the concept and the idea. You know, think big, think positively, think like you're going to catch. So today what we're doing is, oh, by the way, I got addicted last night randomly. I saw a sponsored video for this game called Snakes and Blocks, and oh my God, this is such a stupid game, but I just can't stop. Once you start playing, it just keeps... I have an addictive personality when it comes to games. Once I start playing one, I just play it forever. I've gone through phases with different games like that. Plan today is to, we're going to play the Aria 25k. I didn't realize there is one. We're going to go over and play with the Wizards at Aria at 2 p.m. If you sign up at 2 p.m., there's no entry fee. You just pay whatever it is. And, of course, there's re-entries. It's a fast-paced structure. It ends in one day, which works for me because, as I said, I don't want to miss the Golden Knights Game 5 game on the 7th. I had to miss the first two because I was playing the Super High Roller Bowl. Luckily there, you know, that was worth it because we made $3 million.
Justin, congratulations on winning the 2018 Super High Roller Bowl. Daniel, we talked extensively about how hard you trained for this event specifically. Is it any consolation to know that you left everything you had on the table today?
Yeah, and I got $3 million too, which is pretty good, right? Yeah. So listen, you know, when you play against a tough field like this, it's never going to be easy, and obviously you get heads up with a tough player like Justin Bonomo. Took a shot, 5 or 10 were in business. Otherwise, you know, we got a champ and a well-deserving champ. So today we're going to go over there and play with some Wizards. Totally different brand of poker. When it's, you know, one-day events, it's a lot more like, you know, of raised shove spots. So it's like opens and shoves and things like that. A lot less post-flop play like you may have seen on Super High Roller Bowl. If you didn't see the Super High Roller Bowl, what are you doing? Go to Poker Go. Check it out. Poker Go, if you get and I've said this before, but you'll remember, if you get an annual subscription, then you can save $10 off your annual if you use the promo code Daniel, just my name. So that's the plan for today. We're going to head over to Aria. Okay, so we're officially at the Aria. There's 13 of us so far. There's re-entries and all this kind of stuff. We're going to give you a little glimpse of what these Aria 25Ks that Phil Hellmuth would sell at 1.8 for. Let's take a look. This is my table here. This is El Conquistador. Adrian Mateos. Got Sam Soberall. Bryn Kenny. Start four-handed. Over here, that's the Schindler who I always take in the draft.
Deal up and go right back in.
DP, the Silent Assassin. Collery. Thomas over here. We got Dan Smith. Mr. Chidwick. Reiner Kempe. That's the crew right now. Good luck, Phil Hellmuth, 1.8. So we're through 3 levels of the tournament so far. I had one interesting hand I want to share with you guys. The blinds are 500, 1,000. There's a dead 1,500 out there. Dan Smith, killer, raises to 2,500 under the gun. Bryn Kenny calls from the small blind, 2,500. I call from the big blind with the ace-deuce of hearts. The flop is king 9-7 with 2 hearts. Check, I check, other player checks. Or Dan checks, sorry. The turn I make the flush, it's a 7 of hearts. So now Bryn checks, I bet 3,000. Dan calls. Bryn check raises to 14,000. So now we're trying to like pin a range on him, right? Well, I'm first of all thinking about what hands beat me. And what hands beat me? Not really kings. He probably 3-bets those. Pocket nines sometimes. 9-7 suited, I'm not so sure. So I don't really feel like Bryn is ahead of us by, he's certainly not ahead of our range, that's for sure. So I call, and then Dan overcalls, which is a little bit scary because Dan now he can have a lot more hands. He could have 7-9 suited a lot more often, king 7 suited maybe, pocket kings, pocket nines. The river card is the 5 of hearts. Puts 4 hearts out there. Bryn checks. I check. I was checking anyway, whether heart came or not. Dan checks back, and we win that pot. I imagine Dan must have had a 7, and it seems like Bryn was doing a little thieving. Most likely a little bluffing. So far so good. We got our starting stack, nothing crazy other than that hand, and we're going to continue playing with the killers. All right, so we are officially chilling out in the Ivy room. Another hand against Stephen Chidwick. Let's just get right into it. It's 1 in 2,000 blinds with 2,000 in antes. He limps in the small blind against my big blind. I have ace deuce of diamonds, so I make it 7,000. I raise 5 more. He limp raises to 27,000, so I call in position with the ace deuce suited. The flop comes ace 7-3 rainbow, ace of spades, 7 of hearts, 3 of diamonds. He bets 14,000 on the flop, and I elect to call, obviously, with my aces. And the turn is the queen of diamonds. Interesting card for me. We've picked up enough flush draw. And now he bets 35,000. And we have about 150. So folding is not an option. The question is, do we raise? Is there any value in raising him here? Or should we just always call? I elected to go all in and raise him all in, hoping that, some of the time he's going to fold a better ace. And we don't even have to go to showdown. He can give me credit for ace queen. He can give me credit for ace 7. A lot of hands. So he calls and has pocket queens. So the river was a deuce. I would have made aces up anyway and lost probably all my stack, even if I would have called. But we missed the diamond, so we lost the bullet. Now the question is, what do we do about rebuying? Because you can rebuy for another, like 5 levels. But don't know that I feel like it. I'm not feeling like. I'm feeling like maybe it's a better day to just rest at home, hang out with Marissa, maybe watch some Rocky or something like that, because this is going to be a long summer. So any times that you have where you can take some rest in, probably worth taking that option. So I think that's going to be that. So we're not going to count in terms of our events. Like, we didn't count the Super High Roller Bowl 3 million win in the running tally. So we're obviously not going to count, Aria events or whatever. We're just focused on World Series of Poker, how we do there. So yeah, tomorrow will be a day where almost certainly there's no Aria High Roller. We're almost certainly going to go to Bobby's room and play some poker, and I'll get some shots from inside the infamous Bobby's room. See you later, peeps.